What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys the next episode of my Let's Play Clash of Clans series. Alright, we definitely need to upgrade that archer tower in the top left. That's been sitting there for like the last couple of episodes. I haven't really done it yet. As well as I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our dark barracks with our elixir today to get the hog riders. I don't know if I'm going to use the hog riders at Town Hall 7, but I might bring them out at Town Hall 8. And yeah, I'm sort of just doing some random upgrades around the base. Like I said in the last video, nothing that I have left is super important. I have the air defense to upgrade, which honestly I don't use that much. I think I have one of my Teslas that I need to upgrade to level 2 and level 3. I'm going to do those upgrades that I just talked about. I also want to make sure that I upgrade my gold storages. I've been talking about that for a while. They're pretty inexpensive. And then after that, I think that's mostly it besides my walls. I might do an episode or two of grinding out some walls. Maybe I'll upgrade my town hall and then do my walls, because I don't want to just like upgrade my town hall and have nothing to do for a couple of days. So I think that's probably going to be the plan. Do another episode or two of upgrading some buildings, and then after that do our town hall, and then during the days that our town hall is upgrading, make sure that we upgrade our walls while we can. It's not a big deal to upgrade your walls. It's big of a deal to upgrade at town hall 8 going into town hall 9 to make sure you get your walls done, because that's when the loot penalty really starts to kick in. But honestly, going from town hall 7 to town hall 8 isn't too big of a difference. You're really just not going to be able to abuse any town hall 6 that you come across, which is slightly significant. So that's why I'm going to make sure I do as many walls as I can. It's not a big deal, but I'm probably just going to do them just because it's so easy. So yeah, this raid's going pretty well. I am using Barbarian Archer, and you can see that my Barbarian King, I'm using him for the very first time. He is a beast. He's going to be able to take a lot of hits from the mortar, the archer towers, the cannons. Unfortunately, we don't have his hero ability just yet, so I'm going to make sure that I spend most of my dark elixir upgrading him. I don't think I'm really going to use too many dark elixir troops like the minions, I guess, and the hog riders until I join a clan, which I'll talk about more later in this episode. But I think it's better spent to upgrade my Barbarian King at this point, seeing as I don't use any of those other troops, and I want to make sure that I get the Iron Fist as fast as possible. And when you think about upgrading your troops versus your Barbarian King or Archer Queen, you really have to think about how many times you're going to use those troops. So for example, let's say I had to choose between upgrading my minions or my Barbarian King. I'm going to use my Barbarian King in every single raid that he's alive and that he still has hit points, whereas for minions, I might use them 2 out of every 100 raids. So if you're talking about a troop that I bring to every single raid in the Barbarian King, except when he is injured, compared to the minions, which I'm only going to use in 2% of my raids, it's definitely a no-brainer to upgrade the Barbarian King, because it makes a difference in so many more raids. It's the same thing that I talk about when I talk about upgrading your army camps versus upgrading certain troops, because your army camps are going to affect you in literally every single raid. The boost of having an extra 5 or 10 troops is so much more valuable than upgrading something like your healers or wizards, or a troop that you're really not using that often. So definitely think about that when you upgrade your stuff, how many times you're actually going to be using the upgrade. And that's why I like to prioritize the king, prioritize the army camps, and then certain troops that I use in pretty much every single raid. So that's just something to think about. Let's go ahead and look at this raid here. I did switch back to giants, wall breakers, archers, and goblins, and it turned out to be a pretty good choice for this raid, because with Barbarian Archer, I probably wouldn't have been able to have gotten in on both sides. Barbarian Archer is pretty good for attacking outside of the base, but getting in there, it's definitely worth it to have these giants and wall breakers, as well as my goblins are going to be able to skip the defenses and clear out those elixir pumps and gold mines as quickly as possible. So good stuff there. We're already sitting at 1.7 million gold, which is more than enough to upgrade our archer tower. I sort of want to upgrade something else though. Like at this point, I'm really more focused about upgrading the most expensive thing possible. So it might be better for me just to upgrade my Tesla instead of working on that, but we'll just sort of figure it out towards the end of this episode. So looking at what we got 249,000 gold, 236,000 elixir, 120 dark elixir, 9 trophies for our raid. So really not too bad at all. Again, that one was pretty simple, just had to break through both sides. And let's go ahead and check out this next one right here. All right, so 285,000 available of each. And like I said, usually when the gold and elixir match up, as well as you can see, he has things like a Halloween headstone. He hasn't been online in a long time, obviously, looking at the trees and like the stumps around his base. I'm thinking most of it's going to be inside of the mines and pumps. And yeah, whenever they're really closely matched and all the other things like the shrubbery, the tombstones, the fact that he's not in the league, all those match up, you definitely know that the majority of it, if not all of it's going to be inside the mines and pumps. So let me just go ahead and focus on that around the base. So goblins going down, dropping about 5 of them on each mine and each pump. doing a pretty good amount of work at level 4. Can't wait till I get those to level 5 at Town Hall 8. They're going to be able to clear out things super fast. I think 5 is actually a really significant upgrade for the goblins. And yeah, we pretty much stolen all of the resources just by dropping those goblins and a couple of archers. Looking at where we're at 38%, 40%, and I guess I could probably go for 50% on this base. So I'm just going to drop a couple of troops around here. I only have a couple of archers left. I'm not really sure if this is even going to happen, but overall, a pretty solid raid, and we'll see what ends up happening in the end. As far as the clan goes, I know a lot of people have been asking about that in pretty much every video. I've talked about it before. The reason I don't have a clan on this account is because I don't get on this account enough to like warrant having a clan. I would just feel bad if I had a clan, and if I personally like was the leader of a clan and I didn't play this much on this account and I couldn't lead it and people expected to talk to me and to like participate in war and I wouldn't be there. So I'm thinking that with this clan, I might just like hop from clan to clan and join some random clans. So I'm going to figure that out within the next episode or two. Maybe just visit your guys' clans. You guys can post them in the comment section and stuff like that, and sort of just switch back and forth and have a way to interact with you guys rather than have to worry about the stress of managing my own clan on this account. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in the comment section below, or if you have another idea that you think's pretty good, just let me know. And I'm thinking about shoring that up in the next episode or two, because I definitely want to get some clan castle troops, because it's going to help me a lot for a lot of my raids coming up soon. So yeah, we're at 1140 trophies, looking pretty good. I do have 2 builders available, as well as this gold mine here is going to finish up in just a second. So I can do 3 upgrades today, and I'm going to do the one after that gold mine finishes after the episode wraps up. So I'm going to upgrade the archer tower like I said. I'm also going to upgrade this hidden Tesla since it is pretty expensive and I want to get that out of the way. And then once that final gold mine finishes upgrading to level 11, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my dark barracks like I said in the beginning of the episode. So overall, we got 3 pretty big upgrades out of the way. I think after this, yeah, we're going to probably do the air defense in the next episode, as well as some of the walls, but things are definitely moving along at this town hall level, and I can't wait to see what happens once we get to town hall 8. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like. Definitely let me know what you think about clans in the comment section below. But yeah, I just realized that cannon next to the dark elixir or dark barracks isn't upgraded, so I'm probably going to do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.